In today's episode, we'll learn how to install VSCode on your Mac computer. Go online and search for Visual Studio Code. Click on this first option to download Visual Studio Code. Then you click in this button, Download for macOS. Once you click this button, the download will start automatically. VSCode is a code editor from Microsoft. It is free. We can add a lot of extensions that will allow us to develop Flutter apps. So once the download is completed, click on Open the folder to find the installer. After that, unzip this download and run this installer. Right here, it will ask you if you want to open this file, which is downloaded from the internet. Click on Open, and then you have your VS Code installed. So after that, you have to select the theme for VS Code. Click on this option. You can have right here the light theme, the dark with contrast, and light with contrast. I will select mine to be the default, which is the dark theme. After that, you can close this window and then go to this tab, which is the extension tab. So just like we did with the Android Studio, we need to install the Flutter plugin and the Dart plugin. So search for Flutter. You can select this first option right here. Click on Install, trust the publisher, and install. You can also select this extension right here. This is the snippet extension. This will allow you to write your widget quicker. So click on Install. Again, trust and install. Make sure after you install the Flutter plugin that we also have the Dart plugin. This is because the Flutter framework uses the Dart programming language to develop your code for your app. So as you can see right here, it's also installed. After this being installed, you also need to search for icon theme, this material icon theme. This extension will add icons to your folders inside of your project, and for each file according to your extension type. Extension for JSON, for Android files, and so on. Just click on Install, trust the publisher and install, and after that you have to select right here, this will be the default theme. Click on this one, material icon theme, and after that search for Prettier. This is a code extension formatter, so this will add colors to your code and this will make it more readable. So just click on Install, trust and install the publisher. After these 4 extensions being installed, you can close this file right here, and now you can use the combination key Command-Shift-P to run a new command line inside of your VS Code. So remember, we installed the Flutter SDK to be accessed globally inside of your Mac computer. So just start typing Flutter and you will see this command, Flutter new project. Click on it. We have the select a template. We have the application template, empty application, skeleton application, module, package, and plugin. This is the same process as we create in Android Studio. The only difference is that we don't have the options to select the program language for Android or for iOS. Remember, Android you can use either Java or Kotlin, and iOS application you can use Objective-C or Swift to develop apps for iOS. So click on application. After that you have to provide a location to your project. So let's go to desktop. We created this Flutter projects. Now create a new folder. Inside of it, let's call Visual Code. Click on create, and inside of this Visual Code folder, create a new one. Let's call this first underscore app underscore VS Code or VSC. Create, select this folder, and now you have to name your project. You know that by convention the name has to be in lowercase, and if you need to add space between each word, you can use the underscore. So let's call this Flutter first underscore app underscore VSC. Enter. You click right in this option, trust the author, and notice that VSCode will create all the necessary file and folder to run your Flutter apps. So right here we have the folder for Android, iOS, Linux, macOS, web, and Windows. These are auto-generated folders that will run and create your app according to your target device. So in the next video, we'll explore more what is inside of this Flutter project structure, files and folders. But for now, just know we mostly will be working inside of this lib folder, and this main.dart is the entry point for your application. Notice right here we have the void main method, and inside of this method we are calling another method run app. This is your app right here. This is just a simple class that extends a stateless widget. In Flutter you have to understand that the concept of everything is widgets. So think of widget as a piece of Legos that we are putting together to create your application. My app is a widget. This material app that this method is returning is also a widget. And we also have my home page. This is a stateful widget. So we have stateless widget and we have stateful widget. So stateless widget, we don't keep track of the state of our application, which means we don't keep track of our data inside of this widget. But when you are using stateful widget, notice right here that we are creating a state right here, and this is also another class that will extend a state. When you using stateful widget, you can keep track of your state, which means you can keep track of what's happening inside of your application. In this demo application, we're just keeping track of this counter. So every time you click on this floating action button, this counter will increment. And we are using this method, which is a set state, to increment our method. Don't worry about the code for right now. In the upcoming video, we'll explore stateless widget and stateful widget and these methods that each of these widgets are creating, which is the build and are returning a widget. But for now, just know this main.dart is the entry point of your app. So this is it for this video. In the next video, we'll learn how to install Xcode to run apps using iOS simulator. Stay tuned for the next video. See you then.